Greetings, folks. Welcome to another episode of Campfire Stories. Gino here, your tour guide into the strange, the unknown, the terrifying. Tonight, I submit another story to the Grimm Society. Visit from Mom. Have you ever encountered something seemingly familiar, only to realize it was an otherworldly presence? I was headed to California to hang out with my brother for the summer. Him and his wife had sent the kids over to stay with my mom over summer break. So the arrangement was that I'd be sleeping in the kids' room while I visited. The moment they picked me up from the airport, I felt a bad vibe. I told them I had a gut feeling the reason I was there was not a good one. The vibe wasn't like someone died or anything, but like something was definitely wrong. We made the trip back to their apartment. They seemed kind of spooked at what I had just told them. It was a long drive from San Diego Airport to the Inland Empire, so when we got there, Mom was ready to crash. So they set me up in the kids' room, and I headed straight to bed. Sometime in the middle of the night, I guess around 2 or 3 a.m., I woke up. I saw what appeared to be a woman's figure standing in the doorway. There was very little light coming from the night lights, and the street lights was showing through the window, but I could definitely see the outline of a woman standing in my doorway. She appeared to have on a white nightgown, and I could see the outline of her hair, which appeared to be shoulder length, wavy, dark, and down. I assumed it was my brother's wife, because it resembled her height, figure, hair, etc. That wasn't the strange part. The woman was staring at me as I slept. I had my eye barely open. I didn't think she knew I was awake. She moved side to side as if trying to see if I was asleep or checking me out. That was creepy in itself. But I closed my eyes and continued to sleep till morning. That morning, I asked my brother if his wife sleepwalks. He said no. I said, "Are you sure?" He said he's a light sleeper and would have definitely known if she was up. So I told him about what I saw that last night, and they looked like they had seen a ghost. It was the same look they gave each other when they picked me up from the airport, and I told them about my bad vibe. They were hesitant to tell me, but the reason the kids were with my grandma for the summer was because they were experiencing something strange in that apartment, which mainly seemed to emanate from the kids' room. They said the kids would tell them there was a lady living in their closet. The kids were 4 and 6 at the time. They said the occurrences were escalating, so they sent them to go stay with their grandma for the summer. Well, they figured out if something actually was going on or if the kids were making up stories. They said that since the kids were gone, nothing was happening, so they assumed it was just the kids being kids. The thing that freaked them out was they said the kids always talked about a lady in white. But when I described the lady I saw in the white gown, his wife looked shocked. She went on to tell me the description sounded like her mother. Her mother passed away before the kids were born from a horrible car accident. His wife was a little girl when this happened. She was also in the accident. She had metal bolts in her leg and terrible scarring. I never knew this because she never wore shorts around. She said that while she was growing up, she would see her mother from time to time, and she always saw her in her wedding gown. She said people always told her how much her and her mother looked alike. She then pulls out this picture to show me, and lo and behold, that looked exactly like the figure I saw that night. I was real hesitant to sleep in that room again. As I got ready for bed, I noticed all my toiletries had been knocked into the sink in the bathroom, which was the kids' bathroom. And when I went to get into bed, it looked as if someone was sitting on the bed because all the blankets were mashed in one spot, like a sitting spot. I tried to rationalize those occurrences and settled into bed for the night. When the lights went off, I heard the closet door creak open. I was terrified. I jumped up, turned the light back on, packed all my things, and went to stay at a hotel. I never slept in their apartment again. Hey folks, thanks for listening to the end. If you liked the story, give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to join the Grimm Society, hit that subscribe button. If you have any stories to share, you can submit them to thebrothersgrimm@gmail.com.